Hey guys, this is Aegis, and this is game one between UMBC and Columbia University. Over here we have a Siren spawning as the pink Terran player. He's going to be playing against Namespace STD over here, forgetting to rally his probe. Oh no, what a disaster. Getting off to a rough start already. He's scouting with his initial probe. Looks like he may be trying to do some cannon rushing business. There's a little bit of scoot by. This definitely tells me that he's going for some cannon rushing. Assuredly. But he doesn't know if Siren is here, so pylon going down. Siren is going to be building a supply depot over here. It looks like, what is he doing? I really don't get this. But he's gonna find out that his opponent isn't here, and he's not gonna be too happy about this. No, looks like he's gonna be going for the old 2-gate. Namespace STD gonna be hiding his gateways over here. And there's the second gateway, so Siren, it's going to be up to him to scout early enough to see that his opponent doesn't have anything in his base, and know that it's either cannon rush or some sort of early game push, which is exactly what this is going to be. A bunch of zealots up in your face. There's the refinery coming up for Siren. Namespace STD keeping his probe count quite low, which is good for rushing. He's, gosh, I think he thinks this is inside of Siren's base, but he did scout over here and he didn't see anything, so I really question what he's doing. Gosh, I really don't get this build. At least scout to see where your opponent is. There's the first Zealot out in the field, and Siren checking the far base. He's going to come over here and see nothing inside. He's also going to see an assimilator, so he's going to think a bunch of hidden tech somewhere, or a bunch of hidden buildings somewhere out on the map. And as of this moment, Namespace STD is just trying to salvage himself. I see him chrono boosting probes, grabbing the gas, dropping his cybernetics core over here. I bet it's like full out panic mode. Siren checking about, and there's the probe checking towards Siren's base. There is a single Marine out in the field, and that probe will not even make it up the ramp. There's a Marine beginning to shoot away over here. There's a Marauder out in the field as well. So this is going to be trouble. More Zealots coming out, and Concussive Shell is about to finish up. This is Siren's classic 2 Marine, 2 Marauder, 2 SCV push up at the beginning of the game. There's the SCV continuing to scout the center of the map. The Zealots are all over here. Namespace STD now saving his Chrono Boost for his Warp Gate technology, as it is very far delayed, only now getting started. And here comes Siren with his 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, 2 SCVs. Looks like he's going to be headed for these production facilities. He's trying to figure out where they've been placed. The SCV is checking about here. He does have it on a rally. And Siren is going to be going straight for Namespace STD's base. And with that, Namespace STD is not going to have a single unit available, and he's going to lose a ton of probes. More Marines coming out for Namespace STD. There's the pylon coming up. Siren going to be advancing towards the front, not changing his build at all. And here comes the 2 Stalkers and a couple of Zealots. Pylon being forced to cancel, and it's going to be a base trade situation here. However, Terran is known to do quite well in base trade situations. There's the command center. It looks like Namespace STD is going to leave that alone, while on the other side, Siren gathering his forces is going to be able to clean up a couple of those workers here. He's trying to run his workers about right now. There's the Stim Pack upgrade trying to get finished over here. and the SCVs all pulling out all of these probes, trying to run across the field. He does have enough for a command, or for a Nexus, and there's the SCVs running for their dear lives. Siren did survive with more SCVs, though. Stalker's working away inside of the main. Stimpack is about to finish up. Looks like a bunch of these workers will get cleaned up. And Namespace SCD losing a ton of his units here. He's only got these few units remaining over here. It looks like Siren is going to be able to seal this deal real soon. He's even continuing to make a couple of units out of these two barracks. Namespace SCD really wish that he had a sentry right now, but he really does not. And Siren, not yet with the Stimpack. He's about to get it. The SCV is leading the charge. A couple of those Stalkers continuing to try to hold everything down, but there are Marauders and Marines in this mix. Stimpack is finished. Mule's getting dropped as well. Last two Stalkers for Namespace SCD do end up, or one of them does fall, and Namespace SCD does GG out of game number 1. We're going to be headed to game number 2, which is going to be between Nerzel and a guy whose name starts with B. I did look at it, but I just can't remember it anymore. So we're going to be headed to game number 2.